gentlemen, please welcome Amber.
Y'all. I ain't from around here. I grew up in a tiny little town called Tazewell in Virginia, where I live with my mama, my daddy, and my siblings. I suppose we were your stereotypical Southern family. Alcoholic daddy, mommy that ran off with a man named Mountain, and a mama that loved you, but would also lock you outside from daylight to dark. She could pretend you didn't exist. Also, we were poor. Like, poor. Not the only one little demi cake instead of two kind of poor, but the kind of poor where your mama pimps out your gift wrapping abilities to all her rich friends, forcing you to wrap 200 presents and getting $5 for the whole venture. The kind of poor where you don't realize a McDonald's pancake breakfast ain't meant to feed a family of 6. The kind of poor where you gotta split the bathwater between them same 6 people and pray you ain't the last one to jump into that bowl of soup. Now, when you're that poor, you gotta figure out creative ways to have fun. Like my mama would drag us around to about 5 different local churches for the plays and free dinners after services. I always felt a little bit bad about it, but my mama said God didn't care. I sort of feel like he didn't love the fact that she said that while stuffing half the buffet into Tupperware containers she fashioned to a hump on my brother's back. But I ain't the Lord either, so. The town itself was its own source of entertainment. Death is fun, right? Well, maybe not, but it happened a lot and we talked about it a lot, so that's kind of fun, I guess. Tazewell was kind of the mecca of dying, since the main work source was the coal industry. Like, if you didn't die in a mine explosion, then you died from black lung. And if you didn't die from black lung, then your buddy Bubba probably shot you so he could fuck your wife since she's the only one in the trailer park with teeth. Tazewell was also the Oxycontin capital of the South, which created a fun family get-together on Sundays at 6 p.m. when cops came on, called Which Family Member Got Busted This Week? Even school was exciting in Tazewell. Maybe today in health class, we'll field dress a deer. Or maybe we'll watch a tiny human emerge from a classmate in algebra. I don't think Pythagoras factored that into his theorem. In all seriousness though, teen pregnancy was a huge fucking issue there. Like, so many girls got knocked up that I thought I was pregnant, and the only dick I'd even seen up to that point was when the buck we gutted in health class. It was so strange that I wasn't pregnant that the high school bought my family groceries. Like, let's make sure we feed that one. Not everything in my town was that fucked up though. Like, every year the county fair offered a free day, where basically you went and looked at all the rides and got a sticker from the sheriff's department, while all the other kids went to the demolition derby and rode the Ring of Fire until they puked or married the carny. Yeah, whatever. Prom was big for us poors. That sounds counterintuitive, but everything in Tazewell was counterintuitive. The prom was a big deal. Everyone got all fancy, and all the town came out to watch the kids walk in. I think it was so they could relive the brief moments in their own lives when they didn't have squalling kids attached to their titties or their wives' titties. Now, if you were richer, you could come in a fancy car, or maybe even a John Deere tractor. One year, 2 couples came in on a big-ass tractor. The dudes wearing matching green and yellow tuxes, and the girls wearing matching fetuses. Now, out of everything in my town, my favorite thing was the Christmas parade. I fucking love parades. They're free, there's candy, and there's prisoners. Well, the prisoner part was probably just my town, but it was fucking lit, y'all. Basically, it starts out as a normal parade, but Santa doesn't close this one. In the distance, you hear sleigh bells. Well, really, they're shackles, but they were the holiday shackles, so we can pretend. The bells start playing Jingle Bells, orchestrated by giant elves with neck tattoos and orange jumpsuits. They're shaking and dancing and trying real hard not to step out of line so it don't look like they're planning a coup against the prison wardens. Now, while all that was already bomb enough, you might get to see some family from the pen. My daddy's friend Critter was a regular elf. He got locked up every hunting season for offering taxidermy services and then running off with the carcasses. He didn't like to hunt. My cousin Little Lukey for pimping out his dog Buck as a purebred, which he wasn't. Hell, even my great-granddaddy was in the parade one time for indecent exposure because he tried to fuck everything that came to the old folks' home. I suppose the moral of this story is maybe try not to be so poor.